morning, everyone. Welcome to Opening the Door, an experiential guided mantra journey. Today, Om. It is, of course, Sunday, February 17th, 9:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, and you are here live on the Help Awaken YouTube channel with myself, Garhen, and, of course, Kelly, off camera. So, a beautiful good morning to you. If we didn't see you this morning for our morning session of the 28 Days to a New Consciousness, we're certainly happy to see you here now. And this morning is all about that fundamental vibration that is the one vibration that exists throughout all of creation. And I always think of the feeling of Om as the ground state of my being. It's like this rumbling of life in the background. And in the moments of quiet and silence, when you stop for a moment to pay even the merest bit of attention, you can feel an aliveness to your being. That aliveness, that awareness can be expressed as Om. Now, each of us has a different voice. You know, we've talked about how we're essentially a data collection vehicle. And again, I want to be clear. I'm not trying to diminish someone's egoic sense of self. But at the end of the day, we are a data collection device with a receiver and transmitter built in. We're quite mobile for the most part. We each sound differently due to our construction, our varied construction, and the sum of our experiences. Everyone's vibration of Om is a slightly different song. But at the depths of that song, there is this joyous sense of life itself, beyond the thought. And, you know, I've come to realize that I'm so used to being in contact with it throughout the day that it's easy to forget that a lot of people don't stop and allow themselves to experience it. It is these reminders of the depths of what we are that give us the present moment awareness to catch when we've fallen into that thought stream and allowed ourselves to be swept away. And we would blame ourselves for it. And we're going to talk about more this later today during the 1 o'clock session on the Awaken the World YouTube channel. We are not that thought stream, and meditation helps us see what we truly are. So I would invite you this morning to find a comfortable place where you will not be disturbed, to allow yourself to consider this meditation, this mantra meditation this morning, not only an expression of that which is within you, but the joyous realization that that sense of love, that deep sense of aliveness is one consciousness, one loving creator. And you can never be apart from that. As the mantra echoes within your own being, allow yourself out loud or in your mind to go ahead and chant it as well. Not as an expression of something you would wish for, but an expression of joy at what you know you are. So I would ask that you find yourself with your head, neck, and spine upright. And we will go to that candle. Perhaps you have your own candle or a statue or an icon. And allow the waves of love and light to begin to break on the shores of your awareness. No matter where you are, we meditate here together. Time and space do not separate us. Allow yourself a purposeful, deep inhale and a gentle exhale, and we shall begin. here in the deepening stillness. The stream of thoughts subsides. With every passing moment, I am becoming more aware of that vibration of life deep within. I am this vibration of life. bathed in this infinite stillness. I allow the gentle inflow and outflow of the breath to bring me deeper still. I let go of thought. I let go of worry and concern. For I am not the play, but the stage upon which the play has been set. Allow those vibrations to sink back into the core of your being. Always present, always available for you. And when you are ready, you may open your eyes. A little bit of trouble, still working out some audio concerns, but we're getting closer. Always trying to improve these and make these meditations better for you. You know, one of the greatest gifts of the mantra is it is a fantastic way to focus ourselves on that higher vibratory state, to tune our transmitter up a station or two. And after we'd meditated last night, Kelly and I had gone downstairs and lit our candles in our basement and did about 45 minutes of yoga together. And I said to Kelly, I said, do you notice how the mantra is still there? It's still going on in the back of your mind if you pay attention to it. This is the gift of a mantra. We can literally entrain the mind to repeat this mantra in the background of our being. The other use of mantras, and a lot of people are unaware of this invaluable tool, is to use them whenever you find yourself drifting away from that middle road. Whenever you find yourself falling into judgment, whenever you find yourself falling into pushing up against what is, or feeling like you need help removing things from your energetic field, from your conscious awareness, you can use mantras like Hari Om, or if you're not feeling at peace, Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. It is not so much about the words, which is why we use Sanskrit. It is about the vibration. And that vibration has resonance deep in your being beyond that level of consciousness. And of course, it can help pull you back to that centered space and remind you of the truth of who you are. So again, I apologize for a little minor audio concern there with the waves towards the end. I'm going to fix that. And of course, namaste. Have a beautiful Sunday morning. And we'll see you at 1 o'clock on the Awaken the World channel for a fantastic discussion. Take care.